Hello everyone, this is Ricky from Data Mastery, and today we are diving into something fascinating. We are going to talk about how Amazon 3 works behind the scenes. S3 is one of the most popular cloud storage service, but have you ever wondered what actually happens when you upload, retrieve, or delete a file? Let's break it down in simple terms. We are going to understand how S3 works, and there are multiple things that happens when you upload a file to S3. So what exactly happens when a user uploads a file to S3? As you can see here, when a file is uploaded, three things happen. The first one is the metadata, which has been stored separately, and it is totally managed by AWS. There is a unique identifier which is attached to each of the object that you upload to S3, and that is also part of metadata. And then the data is replicated across multiple AZs, three AZs minimum. So these are the three things which happen as soon as a user uploads a file to S3. Now, once the data is replicated across AZs, it allows you to achieve the durability, which is the 11 nines, the famous 11-9 durability that you achieve only because the data is replicated across multiple AZs and three AZs minimum. There is another process which happens that is called data sharding. Data sharding means S3 automatically splits large data sets into smaller chunks of data across multiple nodes, and that is called data sharding. Now the data has been stored across multiple nodes. There is a process called parallel processing which happens. What is parallel processing? Parallel processing means multiple requests can be handled at the same time. The next thing is the load balancing. Because your data is across multiple nodes, there's also a load balancing that happens that allows the traffic to be distributed for performance and to prevent the slowdowns. So this is the core architecture at a very high level. As soon as you upload the data to S3, these are the steps that actually happens, and this is how your data is split into, like the large data is split into small multiple chunks of data across multiple nodes, and multiple requests are handled simultaneously, which is called parallel processing, and the traffic is distributed using load balancing. Now that is the you can say the durability factor. And there's another thing which is called automatic error detection and repair. So if there is any file which got corrupted, uh, those errors are detected automatically and the files are repaired. That is on the AWS side. But as a customer and under the shared responsibility model, you also would like to probably enable the versioning in case your data is critical, and you want to make sure that even if you accidentally delete the data, it should not get deleted across all the AZs. So on your side, you can enable the versioning, but there's also a feature which automatically detects the error and repair the files from the healthy copies of data. So this is the core architecture. The other concept is the consistency factor in S3. Whenever a new files are uploaded, you can retrieve those files immediately, and this is called strong consistency. New objects are available immediately to retrieve by the users. And let's say you update or delete a file, then your consistency model becomes eventual consistent, which means you may uh, don't get the updated copy of the data if you try to access the data immediately after updating the file. So that is eventual consistency. So after updating or deleting a file, it may take a few, I would say, milliseconds to get the latest or the updated data for the users. But this is a high level workflow. Now you probably already know, if you have ever worked on S3 or AWS, that you can enable other features like the storage class. AWS provides multiple storage classes for S3, like standard storage class, infrequent access, one zone, intelligent tiering. So all those storage classes are there. Data can be encrypted using your own KMS key or the default server-side encrypting using AWS managed key. You also have something called, like any other resources, you also have a bucket policies, and you also have the lifecycle policies. If you want to, let's say, delete the data after X amount of time, or you want to put the data into cold storage, like Glacier, after X amount of time. So all those things that you can enable and configure your S3 bucket. But this video I just wanted to make so that you understand how things work under the hood. You probably already know about the storage class or encryption or lifecycle policies, but how the durability is achieved, what is data sharding, the load balancing factor, parallel processing, metadata, strong consistency, eventual consistency. So all these things make the core of the S3 service. So that was the whole point of making this quick and short video. If you found this helpful, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe for more AWS deep dives and these kind of quick and easy to understand videos which will introduce you with the core of the any service, like how things work under the hood. So this will help you to understand the services in a better way, and you also understand when you do certain things or when you take certain action, what happens under the hood or behind the scenes. So that was the whole idea. I'll make more videos on this topic, like how things work under the hood, so that you'll get the idea what exactly happens when you take any action using specific AWS service. So if you like this video, please do subscribe and give a thumbs up. And thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more videos.